Welcome. We are connected. All connected. Please sit on the front section of your mat. Exploring the getting up and down without the hands as an option, or are you using less work in the hands to get up and down? Oh. Aligned and relaxed. A brief meditation. That is just that, is composing yourself into a seated pose. Finding your breath and creating peace in your body and your breath. Connecting with your energy, the vibrations of your body, your breath. Feel your life force. Here you are, alive. Reach up your arms, breathe in. Bring in that alive feeling with that upward reach. It increases the breathing space. Breathe in again. Gaze up. Stretch your hands. Breathe out. Brush the center line as you come down, hands together. So go through your forehead, your nose, chin, maybe your lips a little bit. Find your sternum. Lift gently. Feel the corresponding settling of the shoulder blades in the back of the body. Breathing into that heart center space beneath your thumbs. Twice more. Breathing through the nose is calming. It activates parasympathetic nervous system activity. Breathe in and exhale through the mouth just to experience the difference of the energy. Inhale through your nose, exhale Om, or just exhale again through your mouth. Keeping that little lift of the sternum present today, really feeling that gentle lift of the heart. And release. Bring out your legs. Tilt forward at your pelvis, slide out, range of motion gently explored. Go slowly and mindfully with all of this. Going back, pull back your toes so it activates your leg muscles and you resist going back too far. Go till you feel a little challenge and then go the other way. 3, 4, come in for a 5 breath hold. So it's a little different from Paschimottanasana because the toes are pointing. Stretching the tops of the feet, lengthening the lower back. Forward folds activate parasympathetic activity, calm energy. Breathing out again. Just be gentle, be where you are, just getting started. Coming back, so begin the resistance with your feet. Legs firm, set your shoulders, and lean back until you're gently challenged. 1, 2, using your belly strength, wherever that is today. And going all the way back, point your toes to resist with the toes pointed. Tuck your chin, relax all the way back and stretch your arms along your ears. Gently arching the spine, reaching the arms and legs long and away from each other. Opening breath space. Little back bend. Little lift of the pelvis, rib cage lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rib cage lowers, bring your arms down as well. Belly center tone. Bring a hand there. Breathe in your rib cage. Inhale, so it's up. Exhale, rib cage contracts. Breath goes to the belly. Down low, contraction. Keep it still. Breathe rib cage again. Breathe out. Reinforce the stillness. Add the bend of your knees one at a time. Breathe freely. Release the hand from your belly, but keep the imprint of it. The ideal stillness in the belly. One more time. Rib cage, inhale. Try to keep the low belly still. Exhale deeply into your center. Bring your feet close to your body and a little wide from each other. Round your arms and center your spine. You're on the back center of your skull. Breathe out. Low belly grounded. Breathe in. Slowly lift your spine away from the floor as you lift up your hips. Your head can move away from your feet. Take care of yourself. Give your spine room. Slowly come back down. This time adding shoulder warming up by reaching your arms up overhead as you lift your hips. If that's possible, if you're needing them to come up with the legs, you could keep them on the ground. That kind of choice. Self-care. Move the shoulders, move the hips. One more time, coming up and stay for 5, 4. Try to press your feet and stretch across the fronts of your hips. One more time. Slowly bring it all back down. Easing your spine with mindfulness back to the ground and release. Bring your knees to your chest one at a time. Be mindful. Use your hands or bring them in and then add your hands. Rock side to side gently. Curl yourself into a little seed. Cross your ankles. Wrap yourself in. Tuck your chin. Breathe anyway. The back body, side body, find your breath. And release back, nice long and centered neck, head down. Lower your feet one at a time. Roll to the left side of your pelvis. So roll over towards your left side. Take care of your upper body as you set up the stacked knee version. So space between the knees is fine to keep. I use my top foot to keep the space, or you can use a pillow. Open the other way, mid-back rotation. Roll your head as well. So the pelvis is stacked, trying to stack the knees as well. Mindful of opening the chest just the right amount, not causing any strain there, the front of your shoulder. Slowly breathe here. Your body gets the message that you are paying attention, that you're aware, you're not going to cause harm. Further calming. Coming back to center, take your time. Process. Reverse out, find center. And the other side, the right side of the body, paying attention to your shoulders as you stack your pelvis to the right, knees about on the same plane with each other. And then this opening from the mid back. It forces the twist out of the lower back and up the spine. Force is kind of a strong word, but it moves it up there. And then opening the front of the shoulder and the chest as well. Breathe and be. Keep dropping in. Patient. Once again, breath helping to release tension throughout the practice. The process of reversing these actions. Knees back to the chest. Seed to tree. Make your way up to your feet. You can do it little bits at a time or just make your way mindfully. Rising out of that little seed shape. Gradually find your way to your feet. This design, the well-dressed running ape. Compose yourself, spread your feet. All those bones and joints, loving awareness, earth connection. Notice your knees, your thighs, pelvis, belly, the back of your body. Rest your shoulders, arms rest. Long neck, balanced skull for a free flow of energy, mountain pose. Ground your hands into your legs and feel the difference with the grounded hands. Cross your left foot in front of your right. Looking down if needed, or just look forward to find a steady spot. Arms up. Bring up the shoulders. Bring the shoulders down. Catch your left wrist. Come over to the right side. One, just the right amount in your body, causing no discomfort, no irritation. Coming back up. Forward fold. If it doesn't work for your hips to have the legs crossed like this, just stand with your feet close and forward fold slowly. Your own body, come on in to where that feels right. Breathe deeply. Some back body breathing, low back zone. Rising up. Return your shoulders to the tops of your ribs. Turning this into eagle pose by bending your cross legs. There it is. Top foot can lift or stay down. Bring your right elbow under your right. Hug your shoulders deeply and tuck your chin. Find a steady spot for your eyes. One leg squat. One more time. Release these actions. Take that front leg and step it back. Warrior A. Bring up your arms. Mindful of the low back here. Not forcing the pelvis forward, but comfortably forward. The low back gets the lift in the back rib cage to give it space. One more time. Warrior A. Return to Samasthiti, mountain, same standing, top of mat. Other side, crossover side bend. With the shoulders coming up first, just to teach our bodies that This is useful sometimes, and then the downward shoulders can be done at the same time. Over into your side bend. So I found myself causing a little irritation in my body while I was talking about this on the other side. Don't feel like you need to go any certain distance. Pay attention. Your pose. Breathe out once again. Inhale, slow release. Exhale, arms down. You can find your front hip points and your pelvis to help guide you into a forward tilt. And where is that non-irritating in your body right now? Loving awareness towards your amazing feet. Lengthening the sides of the torso as well as the back. One more time. Inhale when it's ready. Coming up slowly. Settle your shoulders back on your ribs. Eagle pose. Bend the bottom knee. Cross leg position. And the left elbow underneath. Repeating the shoulder hug version. Optional chin tuck. The legs squeeze into each other in eagle pose. Breathe out again. Warrior A. Big step back with that front leg. Unwrap it. Bring up your arms. Bend your knee. Shoulders down. And back to that low back awareness. Lifting the back rib cage as well as the front. Downward gaze off the nose. One more time. Breathe deeply. Release. Step forward. Mountain. Bring your hands to your sacrum. Comfortably on your bum. Fingers down. Step your feet a little wider with your toes turning out. Standing back bend. Guiding your pelvis forward as you lift your ribs and gaze down your nose. So it's a little bit pranic. It's a little energizing. Breathe calmly. No forcing. Opening that front body. Supported with the hands. Bring it back underneath you, your pelvis, and release your hands. Try again, this time without the support of the hands on the pelvis. Bring up your arms. Lift your rib cage. Ground it in your legs. Bring your pelvis forward and gaze down. Just a little hips forward is all it is. Stay calm. Deep exhales. One more time. Front body opening. Going back. Bring it back underneath you. Arms down. Toes forward. Forward fold. Go slowly. 5 breaths. One more time. From here, bend your knees and spread your hands. Left leg back. Right leg back. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. Plank pose. 5, 4, spread and press your hands. Use your whole body. 2 and 1. Step your feet in and then bring your knees down. Puppy pose. Tuck toes, lengthen back with your hips away from your hands. Head down, shoulders lifted. Armpits lifted. Once more. Striking cobra. Hands far away. Reach them out. Release your toes. Inhale. Come to a high cobra. So it's on the knees. and go back to puppy, repeating several times. Just explore the range of motion with free breathing. So rib cage lifts, pelvis forward, shoulders back, gaze down, go back. 3, just like upward dog, but just on the knees and back. 4, and back. I'm lifting my feet up off the floor, just kind of playful there with the feet up off the floor as they come forward, and then going back, toes ready, tuck and stretch back. Cow spine, hands and knees, heart forward. Cat spine, 5 breaths. Curl your spine into flexion. The breath can help release tension, find space, bring awareness. 1 more. Ease to a neutral position. Side flexion to the right. Shorten the right side of your torso. Look back towards your pinky toe. The other side lengthens. It's side bending. So we're going to do a slow letting go. Over to the other side, a little tone in the tummy. So shorten the left side of your spine. Side flexion, gaze back, big toe or little toe side. Spread hands. No forcing. 1 more. Slow release. Bring your hands on either side, about shoulder distance, about where your shoulders are, and bring your forehead or the top of your head lightly to the ground. Ground your feet. Rabbit pose. Gentle contact with the top of your head or your forehead. Upside down brain pose, 1 more time. And sit back into child's pose, draping the arms on either side. Go completely soft for a moment. Exhale. Inhale, cow spine or upward facing dog. Extend your spine. Exhale, lion's pose, downward dog. So open your mouth, breathe out when you're ready to exhale, release tension, make some sound, let go. Use your whole body to roar. Come forward to half lift pose, breathing in. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, standing. Bring your hands to the front rib cage and relax upright. Heart hold, front rib cage. Hold firmly. This is a strong zone in your body. So really hold down into the body till you feel a little pressure. That helps you move your head in space. It gives an anchor. So lift your chin. Try to stretch out the underside of your jaw, front of your neck. Bring your chin over towards the left side a little bit. Find a spot where you can breathe. Over to the other side. This does not need to be a big movement. Little work in the arms, holding the rib cage firmly. Back to center, gaze down your nose, breathe 1 more time. Bring up the back of your skull and let that release from your arms. Let the tension dissolve down from the center of your chest into your hands. Flick your fingers a few times, away, away, and ground. Let's practice the triple warrior vinyasa today. We do A, B, and C together with the option of aiming your awareness as a meditation. Starting with your left leg going back, warrior A, pelvis forward, bend your knee. Bring your arms forward, shoulders stay in the body. So that's a meditation on its own. Going to the quiver with the left arm. So bring that left arm up and back behind your head for 1. Just touching the back center somewhere. 4 limbs, 4 actions. 1 more deep breath. Bring your arrow and notch it with your hands coming back together. B, pull your left hand back as you turn to the side with your back foot, settle into warrior B. Symbolizing stretching the bow. Stretch the arms away from each other. Continue to find the point of your awareness, your focus. And then C, hands come forward again, lift the front leg. Lift the back leg, straighten the front leg. 1. Send that awareness where you want it to go. 1 more. Return to mountain. Breathe out. Second side, warrior A. Front knee bends, pelvis has a little back bend in this pose. Shoulders, mountain, hands together. Look down, you can see your big toe. Quiver, so the right arm up and back in space, bend your elbow. 1. 4. Return your hand beside the other one. Pulling back to stretch the arms, turn the back foot. B, focus on stretching the arms away from each other and gazing off the front fingertips. The poses are containers for your meditation. And C, as you're ready, let the arrow fly forward. Lift your back leg, reach, balance, breathe. 1 more. Coming back to center and release. Please turn to the right side of your mat, finding the center, stepping the legs wide, turning toes and knees out to a gently challenging angle for your balance. Find center, tall spine. Breathe in. Breathe out, lunge, side lunge over into the right leg. Bend your knee towards your toes. 5 breaths. You can play with exploring here or just hold it steady as it is. Lengthens the inseam of this extended leg. 1 more time. Find center, breathe in. To the second side, bend your knee towards your toes, stopping at any point. Both legs active, both feet grounded. 1. Hands gently support the spine. 1 more. Press. Return to center. Wide parallel feet. Breathe in again in the center. Breathe out, forward fold. Bring your right hand under your face. Left arm rotation. This is again a mid-back rotation. Pelvis stays level. come on out, explore anywhere in this range that feels like a nice opening across your chest. Long spine. It's okay for the knees to be straight or to be bent. One more time. Gently let the inhale create a little more openness. The exhale to bring it out of rotation, changing sides. Breathe freely. Awareness in the low belly. Exhale comes, bring your arm out of the twist, your spine out of the twist. Inhale, standing up, strong legs. Set your shoulders, exhale. Triangle to the front of your mat. You try it wherever your feet happen to be, turning out from the hip. So the shorter or longer stance, see what happens. Over and down as you're ready. Hello, old friend. But it's like you just saw them, like you just got home and your dog is glad to see you. You were gone 5 minutes. It's new every time, is what I'm trying to say. Be present with your triangle shape today on this side. One more exhale, tones the belly. Inhale, come up and explore it in the other direction. This side of your body, freely expressing where it is. And that's how we bring balance in practice. So we just work with each side right where it is. So we keep a positive attitude towards both sides of the body, no matter what is going on there. Coming on up, breathe in. Work your way back to the front section. Coming to a tree pose variation of your choice, maybe 8 breaths. So a lot of this is in your brain. Steady your gaze, a sense of determination to do your best. And then start shifting your weight and moving yourself in playfully. Explore, assist yourself. How would you like to express with your arms today? Maintaining center in an asymmetrical shape. Stay lifted out of your standing leg hip. And if you come out as graceful as you can be, just return as if nothing happened. You are undisturbed. One more time before starting the release, which is a huge part of the pose. This is an important part, coming in and out. Notice it, how it challenges you to go slowly, to resist coming out fast. Mountain. Other side, hello. How are you today? Shift, lift out of the hip. Come slowly in. Something similar on this side. You're asymmetrical in the pelvis here. Try to keep your spine centered. Anywhere you want to be with your arms. You can imagine filling your roots on the inhales. And giving your leaves the energy of the exhales. So inhale, downward energy. Exhale, upward energy. One more time. Slow releasing if possible. Some part of it slow. Resist it a little bit. Come down. And let's do an energy hold After that, bring your feet together and your hands into your pranic center, holding the belly. Everything relaxed, bamboo in the wind. Feel your energy, let it settle. I am calm, I am grounded, I am present. Release. Let's come on down to a low lunge position. You could reach up and down, or you could just bring one of your legs back and lower. Work with yourself on that idea. Haven't done Anjaneyasana in a little while, so bring a cushion under your back knee if it's needed. Tall spine. It's all mountain pose, so find your mountain inside of this shape. And then this was the guiding the pelvis forward. This brings us into a back bend. So spine starts neutral, spine extends as you bring your pelvis forward and your knee towards your toes. Find your own spot for that. You can go more forward if you want to. Breathe out and then press your front foot. Return your spine to neutral position. Lizard pose, bring your arms down inside of your front foot, bringing that front foot over towards the side of your mat, turning out knee and toes in the same direction. Come on in if you know where you want to go with lizard. The back leg stretches back, stay on the knee or on the ball of the foot. The front arms can lower, one or both. Okay, 5 breaths, find something interesting. Got a little plank work to it. Hips strengthening and opening. One more time, your lizard pose. Ease down your back knee if it's lifted and transition to Hanuman's pose by straightening the leg. Slide it out so you're on your heel, fold in, and bring your inside arm slowly across to the outside. Bring it all together. 1, and 5. Breathe out. Slow release from the side bend. Back to center. One more thing, I think, this idea of the King Arthur pose. So low lunge, back knee down, neutral spine. Bending the back knee, bringing the heel towards the hip. So lean out on your front leg, do a little turn, bend the knee, try to catch your foot. Think about it if it doesn't work for you to come up on your knee like that. But ultimately, you're above your knee once you do that. Okay. Just do your best. One more time. Impermanence. Release. Bring your leg back. Speaking of lizards, the collared lizard and maybe other ones do these little push-ups. Elbows out to the sides, little push-ups, little reset, playful from your knees, lizard push-ups one more time. And go back for a moment, lengthen spine, calm brain. Ready for the other side. Coming up, low lunge, neutral spine. Knee, pelvis forward, coming into spinal extension on Anjaneyasana's pose, the knee towards the toes. Spread your feet. And return to neutral. Breathe out. Lizard pose, come to the inside. Straighten the back, stretch the back leg further back, take the knee back, you can lower it again. Plank pose, lunge pose, low back, hips, breathe there. Again. Slow transition, Hanuman's pose. Start with your pelvis. Pull your spine long and back. Uncross, toes pulling back. Cross both arms slowly. One, head down. Once more. Take time with the release. Returning where we started with the low lunge here and exploring that lift of the back foot off the ground. So there's a little twist, open bellied. One more time. Carefully let go and make your way to your belly. You can do the dolphin forearm transition or just come out to your belly. Where are you with your energy? Time to chill us out here at the end with a half frog pose to the left side. Bring your left leg up beside you. Curl your torso towards the left a bit. Support your head. Take your time coming in and then let go completely of your efforts. Enjoy some time with your breathing. Keep letting go. Keep letting go. Disturb yourself as little as possible coming to the second side. Go slowly, switching the sides. Really feel your way in to a peaceful place. And then continue to notice and release any holding, any gripping. Letting that come to a completion. Slowly stretching out your leg. Returning to the front of your body. To the forearm release. So come to your forearms. Tuck your toes, lift your belly. Bring your knees in one at a time. Tuck your toes together, lift up, dolphin pose. Pressing the arms into the ground, creating strength in the upper body here. One more breath. Bring your knees down. Release your toes. Child's pose or rabbit pose we did earlier. That's the head down lightly, or sit the hips further back. Concentration. Releasing to your seat. Ardha Matsyendrasana into Janu Sirsasana. Start with your left leg folding forward on the bottom. The right foot coming to the earth. So the sole of the foot is down. Use your arms to guide yourself into a seated rotation of your spine and support your right hip with your hands so that one hand can go behind you to help you stay tall. And then this arm that wraps the leg helps hold it in the right place where it's positive in your body. The hip is not forced into rotation. Neither is the spine. Slowly breathing out for 4. One more time. Inhale, tall spine, release the twist. Both hands pick up that top leg. Actually, you do it hands-free if you wanted to try that. Bring it out beside your other leg, tilt forward, slide out. Head knee pose, Janu Sirsasana. Shoulders back into the body, just like when we're standing and reaching up. Is there extra effort you may release? Breathing slowly through another cycle of exhale. Coming up with a little resistance, change sides. Involve your hands as much as you'd like to. Right knee folded underneath, left foot coming across, sitting tall. Turn your spine, support your hip. Meet this side where it is. Gaze back. Gently stretching your eyes. Try not to think ahead. Be here now. Inhale, release the turn of your spine, and bring yourself into Janu Sirsasana. So if you have obstacles, work around them. Out and down, one leg folded back. Calm energy. Shoulders down the back. Exhale again. Slowly coming up. Tuck into your seated pose of choice to support your spine and your breathing. Set your shoulders on your rib cage and extend your arms. So don't move your shoulders to do that. Touch lightly your index fingers to your thumbs. Feel their energy, the roughness of your fingerprints, the vibration and temperature. Gentle pressure symbolizes non-separateness, connection of everything. Slowly breathing in. So exhale, inhale through your nose, stretch the breath gradually to fullness. And to emptiness. So just lightly touching the fullness, but lingering in the emptiness. Twice more, slowly as possible, small amounts of breath at a time. And there's a rest at the fullness. Slowly release the exhale. Feel the diaphragm come to rest. One more. Controlling the breath, controlling the vital energy. When that's complete, heart lift pose, bring your hands back, bring your feet to the earth, lift your chest, gaze down. One. Lie back and bring your feet into the sky and coming to rest at any point in the next few minutes. Time for legs up in some way. It can be holding a shoulder stand or doing some happy baby pose or free hip movement work. Feet in the sky. And bring in some ankle and feet movement as you like as well. About 5 more cycles of breath. Find one final shape. Bringing yourself out into resting pose. So the back of the body is centered and the limbs can freely release away. Nice to resettle the shoulder blades, check in with the lower back zone. Ask your hips to release all holding. Legs fall to the sides, feet fall to the sides. If you need support or cushioning, give it to yourself. Help yourself out with this pose. Shoulders down. Allow the arms to waterfall from the shoulders to the fingers. Let it flow. Natural breathing pattern returns. Mouth slightly open. Eyes gently closed. Release all effort from the body, including your brain. And awareness is present. quietness and stillness. Without changing anything else, just bend your elbows and bring both sets of fingertips to the midline of your torso, maybe one around your navel, one around your sternum. Just let your fingers line that central line of the front body. How it connects with us with our breathing, to feel the breathing in our hands. Feel the breath exhale into the low belly, breathing a stillness there. Inhale into your upper hand. Keep the stillness in the low belly. Exhale, belly. Belly still, inhale ribs. Slowly exhale, finish in the belly. One more. And then bringing your hands woven behind your skull, lift up your head, elbows wide. Squeeze your toes and release a few times, spreading and squeezing the feet and toes. Let your eyes bring in some light, the fresh possibilities ahead. Meet the moments. Meet this moment. Bring your elbows towards each other. Lift your head off the ground, chin towards the chest. Belly strong, helping you lift up. One more time. Come back, open up your elbows out to the sides. Bring your hands out from under your head and release hands into some back and forth wrists. Curl and spread. Toes can do it again too. How they're connected with each other. They are. Okay, bring your knees in. Re-lengthen your neck. Rocking to seated or coming to the side. Just gently noticing the state of your being from that beginning to now, the vital energy increased. Hopefully a nice balance of energy. Maybe some feeling refreshed and grounded. Wishing you all the best with whatever comes next. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thanks for joining me for practice, and hope you have a great weekend. Maybe I'll see you in the morning.